Who doesn't love a good ghost story? You know the type I'm talking about. There's an old, creepy bridge on a long, lonely stretch of a rural highway somewhere. It could really be anywhere because these kinds of stories pop up all over the place. There's always a sad tale to go with it, and usually a lady in white, or a hitchhiker who just vanishes from your car, or strange lights you just can't explain. Well, Arkansas has its fair share of these stories too. And today, we're going to dive into one of the most famous, the legend of Momma. Just east of Little Rock, you'll find the small community of Scott, Arkansas, and that's where you'll find the Wolf Bayou Bridge. Now, the bridge that stands there today isn't the original one from the story. It was replaced back in 2005. But even so, people say you can still see and hear some seriously freaky stuff in this area. It's often called Momma's Bridge, and the story behind it is tragic. As local legend tells it, many years ago, a woman with her newborn baby was driving along this road. Accounts vary on why. Some say she was upset and driving recklessly. Others say it was just a terrible accident, but she lost control of her car and plunged off the old bridge into the murky waters of the bayou below. Tragically, both she and her baby perished in the accident, and ever since then, her spirit is said to haunt this very spot, forever searching for the child she lost. This is where the story gets interactive and a little terrifying. It's said that if you have the courage to go out to the bridge late at night, you need to follow a specific ritual. Stop your car on the bridge, turn off the engine, and then yell out into the darkness, "Momma, I have your baby." You have to do it 3 times. If the legend holds true, a few things might happen. First, you might suddenly experience car trouble. People report their cars refusing to start right after calling her name, leaving them stranded on that dark, isolated bridge. That alone is enough to give you chills, but it gets worse. Some witnesses claim to have seen a ghostly, ethereal figure of a woman in white appearing near the bridge, floating just above the water, or walking along the banks of the bayou. They say she looks distraught, like she's desperately looking for something, and then, there's the sound. After you call out to her, you might hear a blood-curdling scream rip through the night air, a desperate, anguished cry of a mother wailing, "Where is my baby? Where is my baby?" Can you even imagine hearing that in the dead of night? Just the thought of it is enough to make your skin crawl, even though the original, rickety metal bridge is long gone. The legend of Momma persists. The stories are passed down, evolving with each telling. But the core elements remain the same: a tragic accident, a heartbroken mother's ghost, and a dare for anyone brave enough to try and summon her. The new bridge might be safer for drivers, but it seems it hasn't done anything to quiet the restless spirit that haunts Wolf Bayou. So, what do you think? Is it just a classic campfire story, a local legend designed to spook teenagers looking for a thrill? Or is there something more to it? Could the spirit of a grieving mother really be trapped at this location, forever reliving the worst moment of her life? There are countless people who swear by their experiences at Momma's Bridge. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, you have to admit it's a chilling tale. Would you be brave enough to go there at night and call her name? Let me know what you think down in the comments. Thanks for joining me on this dive into one of Arkansas's most famous hauntings. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more spooky legends from around the world, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our next video. Stay curious, and maybe think twice before you go yelling for Momma. See you next time.